If you're watching this video, then I'm afraid the worst has happened. That's right. It's another Tech Talk Tuesday. You know something? People don't really talk about money enough. Likely because they're afraid of what people might think if you earn too much or too little. But research shows that over 50% of the UK population lives paycheck to paycheck. And so today I just wanted to talk about money because 2020 is a new decade. It's important to set some goals, and lots of this might be financial for those watching. Why? Well, because you can't get very far without money. You want to retire early, you want to spend more time with the family, holidays, all involve money. And this is something we do every year. We plan, we set our goals, mainly around our personal life, but we look back at the business to determine what the business needs to do this year to achieve those personal goals. That's really heavy. For me, well, in this decade, I'd love to get this channel to 10,000 subscribers. It might sound low or might sound high to some, but to me, my main goal is just to grow the YouTube channel, just to see where it takes us. I also want to pay off a mortgage. I logged into my mortgage earlier today and I saw that I'm being charged over £600 every month in interest. How ludicrous does that sound? So paying off my mortgage in this decade is definitely an urgent goal to help me towards my financial freedom. I'm also looking to start at least 2 new businesses, side projects, side hustles, whatever you want to call them, just to scratch my itch and see where that takes me to. And I want to take some more family holidays, definitely more family holidays, and really enjoy experiences more instead of just things, materialistic things, stuff that we buy. Yeah. Invest more money wisely. In the last year, the money I've invested in Tesla rose 47%. Money I've invested in AMD shares, 184%. Apple, 109%. Even something like Microsoft, 63%. And with the exception of Tesla, I would say all of those are relatively safe bets. Compare that to the interest you get in a regular savings account. It's what, 0.5%? 1%? Now the year before that I dipped in and out of cryptocurrency. Made a ton, lost a ton. It was all over the place. I also want to work less. And that's not me saying that I don't want to come into work anymore, but I am a self-confessed workaholic, which normally isn't a problem because you're doing something that you love, even as a workaholic. But what's happened for me over the last year or 2 years is that I spend all of my remaining time with my laptop open, whilst in the meantime I've not seen my friends for months. I rarely socialise. My hobbies, such as my drumming and my ice hockey, they're just non-existent. It needs to change. Anyway, getting back onto the financials, paying the mortgage off, more holidays, new businesses. You're probably thinking that's a big thing to pull off. So I'm going to tell you exactly how we have already started working towards this and the method we use so you can do it yourself to reclaim your financial freedom. Firstly, did you know that by simply making a plan, you increase your chances of achieving it by over 33%? Yeah. The biggest change we made in both our business and personal finances was when we implemented Profit First, which is a book written by Mike Michalowicz. So in a nutshell, essentially what we do is you open multiple bank accounts. For techers, this looks like our OPEX account, marketing, office equipment, owner's pay, pension, profit, staff bonuses, and unfortunately, tax. For our personal lives, it looks something like this, which is our bills account, where everything comes into, food, kid 1 savings, kid 2 savings, our holiday account, house renovations, me personal, my wife's personal account, and our savings accounts. Once you have these accounts, all you do each month is you split what you earn between those accounts. Your decision is what percentage to pay into each account. And don't forget that these don't have to be bank accounts. If you have a debt such as a credit card or a store card debt, you simply allocate that percentage to paying off that debt. If you want to pay off your mortgage earlier, then increase the percent on your bills account. If you want to save more, increase the savings accounts. If you want more holidays, then increase the holiday account. It doesn't have to be a percentage either. If you just want to pay your bills, which are a fixed fee every single month, then just transfer that amount into the bills account each month and split the others by percent. Likewise, with work, these accounts really simplify things for your business. We never had a marketing budget before. We do now. We put 1% of our monthly turnover into our marketing account. Likewise, in terms of IT expenditure, planning for new equipment, for servers, for laptops, any equipment, setting this percentage gives you a budget each year. Now with the profit account, start at 1%. If you can't afford to take 1% of your turnover as profit, it is not a good business. In fact, what we do with this profit account is that we only actually draw half of it out as actual profit. The other half stays in the company account as a rainy day fund for the next recession. By following this practice alone, we no longer personally live paycheck to paycheck. We have multiple savings pots that are growing monthly. From a business perspective, it's obviously going to take a lot longer because our costs are greater, but we already have cash saved for rainy days. After following this, all you need to do is stick to a few rules. Rule number 1 for business, never touch the profit account. You should never ever dip into your profit account because you're short this month or you need some money for new office equipment or something else. This money is your rainy day fund. It is when shit really hits the fan. It is one of the most important accounts that you will own. Respect it. Rule 2, stick to your budgets. Using the holiday fund as an example, when you want a holiday, look how much is in the holiday account and that dictates what you can afford to do. If you can't afford to do it, you can't afford it. And rule number 3, you can always adjust the percentages. If you wanted more in your holiday fund, increase the percent in there and take it away from another account. For business, this has meant for us tweaking the OPEX account, which is our operating expenditure, pretty much monthly as we figured out what percent we need to operate the business on, which changes from when we moved offices, pension increase and potential government tax increases. What I will do actually is in the description or the comments below or whatever this is going to end up, I will put a link to our Profit First spreadsheet that we use on a monthly basis where you literally just plumb in how much you've earned that month and it works for business and for personal and it will literally show you all of your bank accounts and you can just set a percentage and it will show you how much to transfer into each bank account. It's so simple and it has been a game changer for our business and our personal life. I hope that you really do take the advice that's given in this video. It's been such a massive game changer for both our personal life and our business life. I can't emphasise more to everyone out there on LinkedIn who are watching this video. Take a look at Profit First. It's honestly been one of the best things we've done in our business. If you don't run a business, then with your wife perhaps, pull your money together and do this Profit First thing. It really works. What I'm trying to get at here today is everybody needs to learn more about finances. It's something you're still not properly taught in school and college unless you go and do a business degree, which I never did. It's just madness. I still don't know how to fill out my own tax return. Like, who knows how to fill out a tax return? So please do pay attention to this. Don't rack up huge debts in either your business or your personal life. We've gotten Techers to where it is today, a £1 million turnover business, whilst never going into debt. No loan, nothing, because we planned it that way. You don't need debt, and I'm sure you certainly don't want debt, So don't have debt. I feel like I'm one of those adverts. Just £2 per month could save poor Greg from the debt he's accrued from the stag do who went on last month, and the car he bought the month before that, and... you get it. But no, seriously, if you are watching this though and you are in serious debt, then please do seek help. Whilst I have been very fortunate enough not to yet be in that situation, there are plenty of people and resources out there to help you. One that really stuck in my mind was a video put out by Cody Wanner, hopefully I've said that right, a true YouTuber who quit his full-time job for a life of vlogging. In particular, there is one video. Hey Siri, find Cody Wanner on YouTube.
Here are some videos of Cody Wanner I found on the web.
He goes into detail on how he negotiated his way through $58,000 worth of credit card debt. It was eye-opening and massively humbling to watch. It is just so rare that someone will talk about those difficult moments in their life and how they handled it. So my utmost respect to Cody. Go check out his video. I'll drop it in the comments below, or up there somewhere, or it'll be there somewhere. Anyway, that's all for this week. Don't forget, of course, to like the video if you did, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. A good 90% of viewers aren't subscribed, so massively appreciate it to get to that goal of 10,000 subscribers. Anyway, hit the bell icon to be notified of future videos, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you, bye-bye!